What's up, folks? Welcome to my channel. Thanks for coming in. If you guys are new to this channel, my name is Vin, and today we're gonna be chefing it up Asian Vietnamese style. Today I'm going to be making a dish called Banh Canh. So this is a Vietnamese dish that I've been craving, and I woke up and I was like, man, we got the ingredients. Let's make it easy. Let's make it simple and show you guys how I make this type of dish. Today we're actually going to be cooking in an instant pot, and these instant pots are just the most amazing thing because it's so easy. We just plug and play, put it in, and it has to be like simple steps, easy steps that we can put in and just cook delicious food. So today I'm going to give you guys step by step or the ingredients of how I make this dish. So let's do this. So first, what I'm gonna be doing is that I already prepped all my food that I needed to do. So this is gonna be pork. This is a pork chopped spare ribs. So I already cut that up, and I got some meatballs, and I got some shrimp as well. So that's gonna be pretty dope. As the vegetables, I have carrots in the stock, and this is going to be onions, red onions, garlic, and we have the Banh Canh noodles, and I hope they're still good because we bought a couple weeks ago and it's been in the refrigerator, and that's what it is. My ingredients I'm going to be using is chicken boilton. That's always good for soup. We got 1 can of chicken broth. Check that out. That's good. We got salt, pepper. Easy, simple, but once we put it together, it's gonna make a delicious type of dish. So let's get to it. First thing I'm gonna do, boom, take this, put it into the boiling pot. I have a boiling pot already made for us. So what I wanna do is cook this up for about 10 minutes. After it's good, we wanna wash it, and then that will be the first step. Let's do this. First I'm gonna do is boil hot water and boil all the bad impurities out. Then as I'm doing that, I am putting scallions and garlic. I'm gonna heat that up because it gives it that aroma that I want, and just chefing it up. I will be adding this into the stock later on, so then it could be very nice. So once it is done 10 minutes, I'm going to clear it out and then wash the meat, and just one by one, making it just washing all the impurities out. Now we're gonna put it into the Instapot really quick. First things in, then I use a chicken broth, and just put that in real quick, one of them, and I use the same one, and I put about 4 cups of that chicken broth of water in, and now I'm going to be using chicken boilton, 1 spoon in, and then I use pepper, black pepper. I do about 1 spoon of that as well. So just taking my time because I don't want to dump it all in there. After that, I'm going to be using salt. Salt is one of another thing that I use really easily. Boom. Real quick, real easy. And fried garlic. I didn't have fresh garlic. Oh, nope. It's onion. So putting onion in it as well. Then I put that garlic and scallions that I cooked up before, and oh my gosh, it just gives it a beautiful smell. I can smell it. Okay, so once you get into the mode, I am putting it down to 5 minutes. It's actually not 5 minutes, but it's cook time of 5 minutes. So when it all pressures up, it's 5 minutes, but 5 minutes can take about like 30 minutes, I believe. So down to 5. After that, make sure I'm sealing the top correctly, because if you don't seal it, then it doesn't cook correctly, and I just want to make it really quick once it's all done. So I gotta seal it correctly. Having some hard time, but it's okay because you gotta just adjust it, because once it's in there, it just cooks. So like that seal right there, you gotta make sure that seal is in. Okay, so put back your pots top,
And once I get it all situated, okay, now it's on. Now I push on because this is manual. I push on, and boom, she's ready to go. Nothing else to do but wait. So as I'm waiting, I'm just making sure that this goes into venting and not venting. So now it's not venting. So now the pressure all builds up and it can capture it all in that Instapot. As that's going on, I am heating up the noodles. So these noodles, I was watching YouTube and they said about 3 minutes when it boils and it should be good. But I think it was a little bit longer, but it's okay. So just cooking up these noodles as much as possible because these are the bun, which is like kind of flour and stuff like that. So that would be the noodles that I use. And these are special noodles for this type of dish. So just taking my time, but it was kind of like hard. This is full on boiling, and I think it took at least 4 to 5 minutes to even separate it. And I actually just separate it even more because when they said these noodles, if you mix it up, you can't mix it up because they'll break apart. They do break apart, but these specific ones that I bought, it didn't break apart as hard as I thought it was going to be. So just boil it up until you think it's good. It turned invisible a little bit or clear, and then I think as much clear as I can, and after that I can just clean it up. So once it's complete, let's see, look at it, I'm mixing it up and just making sure that it can separate because that was my concern. I needed it to separate for sure. So just going on with the chopsticks and spreading it out. Okay, so once this part is complete and it's boiled and done, what you want to do is you want to put it over here, drain out the water. After that, put it into cold water so it stops cooking because I don't want the noodles to be all too soggy or anything like that. So it's done cooking into cold water and it is ready to sit and ready to be prepared for my meal. I am very, very excited about this. Look at how it looks. Just perfect. Now what I'm going to do with beer is that I'm going to put it in and I cook my shrimp with beer, and I think this is the best method. Cooking good, perfect shrimp is with beer, guaranteed.
It's been about the 5 minutes is over and it's done, and now I'm relieving the pressure off the pots, and I'll just throw a towel over it so it's just all steamy and stuff like that. So right now I am going to be adding my meatballs and some carrots because I like to cook it later instead of having it all in there first. I actually have my shrimp right here too, so oh yeah, I cooked it in beer, so that is definitely turning out beautiful. Oh my god, check that out. I will pull it out right now, you can see. Oh yeah. Yo, check that out. Shrimp. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so now it's time to open it up. Check it out. After all this is all done, let's see. So for Instapot, you gotta wait until it's all done because it won't let you release. Or right now, it's okay. So we'll check it out. Oh, there it is. Good old Banh Canh soup. Oh my goodness. Right now I am skimming the top so all the fat is out because we don't want to have all that fat in our bodies. So just take your time and take that out. And then make sure you taste it. Instapot is ready, and now I am skipping off on the top, or whatever, taking off the fat on the top, so all these impurities is gone. You can see this right here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's bad stuff. Look at that. Ooh, it smells good. It smells really fragrancy. I cleaned up my broth and now it is time to taste it and see what it is. This is going to be beautiful. So you always want to taste. I think that turned out nicely. I think it's rich. It's comfort food, so I think I really like it. I'm not gonna put as much in, and now it's time for the vegetables and my meatballs. So meatballs, woo, and vegetables. Just be careful because it's a bunch of soup. So there she goes. There she goes. Oh yeah. Oh man. I'm excited about this one. It's good, it's good. Okay, now it goes back. Lid goes back on, and I'll probably cook it for, let's say, a good, let's see. I mean, I like 5 minutes, so let's go. Actually, I can't do 5 minutes because 5 minutes was a lot. Make sure that seal is in because it won't seal correctly if it doesn't. And vegetables, it's still okay to have them. I'm gonna make the bowl. And now we put in, use your hands, and we put in the noodles. Oh my goodness. And then we got the shrimp. 1, 2, 3 shrimps. Oh my goodness. It's good. Woo-hoo. Check that out.
I definitely made this meal with some love in it. I put some beef ball as well, so just looks pretty when you just assemble it, and just the stock comes in really nicely with the carrots. It came out a little bit darker because the carrots went in, and the impurities that I took out was good, but I think it's more because of the carrots for sure. But just check that out. And it doesn't get better than this. Some homemade Banh Canh. Yummy.
All right, so I assembled everything and this is all pretty nice, but it is time to eat. So right here it is. I got the noodles. Gotta mix it all up. Oh yeah. Very, very hearty. Yummy.